Why have we got ourselves in this situation? What we propose to do is try, for those of us that perhaps aren't that familiar with the tensions between Israel and Iran, try our very best. I mean, I'm not sort of a scholar in this area, but just by looking at the news articles to remind ourselves of how we've got to where we've got to. And then the whole point of this talk, though, is to get back down to see, well, what might the Bible say about these things? How could we interpret these events in the light of what the Bible says? So we'll come on to the Bible in just a second. But I think it's worth just sort of pointing out that really we could go back even further than this, but really things kick off in 1979 with the Iranian Revolution, or the Islamic Revolution as it's called. The Shah had been deposed and a new breed of Iranian leader came in. And I think it's fair to say that the West, after World War II, very much relied on Iranian oil, and after basically getting quite greedy and meddling with Iranian politics quite badly, the Iranians had had enough of this. They felt exploited, and so they rose up and there was a revolution. And as we say, like the Iranian people then put a new kind of political leadership in place. And this was an Islamic leadership. And they were not particularly complimentary of the West, particularly because of the history. So this was the first one, Supreme Leader Ruhollah Khamenei, and he dubbed this phrase that America is the great Satan. So America was the big enemy to Iran when the Iranian Revolution started. And of course, the Iranians saw Israel, the state of Israel, as very much being a colony of the West. And so they called Israel the little Satan. And so they hated Israel and they hated America and the West as well. And they've been calling for some time for the elimination of the Israeli regime. So this is what it looks like. It has a theocratic aspect to it. It's governed by Muslim Shia religious law. And so there's this supreme leader, Ali Khamenei. I've probably said his name wrong, so forgive me if I have, but he's up there on the left-hand side. And they also have these other sort of bodies which govern the country going forwards. And ever since the inception, they have had this absolute hatred with Israel and America. So they see big conflict as almost a positive thing because it may bring about the prophecies that they believe in.